Hey, what's up, guys? We're back for another video. So today's job is gonna be this Beamer. She explained to me that there was a really bad smell inside, and she thinks it's coming from the trunk. So first things first, we're gonna wash it and find out what's going on and extract it if needed. So sit back and relax and enjoy the video. I always like to start off with the wheels just because when you're rinsing them, there's overspray. If we still have the rest of the car to clean, it's not a big deal. It's not always necessary, especially on a hot day, but I do like to air dry these. It's a Friday night, just in case she goes out, the car won't run. So the outside's all done. It cleaned up really nice, actually. This is a newer car. Just looking it over real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. And now we're gonna start on the interior. So I opened everything up. I'm smelling around to see if I could find what it is. The trunk wasn't too bad, and then I smelt it in the back seat pretty strong. So I took a look, and then I found this mat, and there's some spilled. I think she told me she spilled like a green juice in the back, but man, this thing smelled terrible. That's most likely what's causing her car to smell. So the sun was going down pretty fast, so I decided to finish up all the small stuff before I started on the extraction job. So I'm gonna spray some carpet cleaner, some interior detailing carpet cleaner. This is gonna help lift it up and out. I'm gonna use a brush first just to loosen it up, and then I'm gonna vacuum it before I extract it. And I like doing it this way instead of using a drill bit, just so it doesn't tear up the carpet. I noticed that the driver mat had some stuff on it too. It didn't smell, but you know, if she's paying for an extraction, you might as well get all the spots out you can. So you can't really see it from this angle, but there was a good amount of the drink right here, like in the carpet. I brushed it quite a bit, not crazy because I don't want to tear up the carpet, but just enough to get it up and agitate it so I could vacuum it out. I had to stop and admire the interior real quick because it was super nice. And just doing some last minute stuff before I pull out the big dog and start extracting the interior and the mats. And now it's finally time to extract it. I went over this mat maybe 2 or 3 times. And so I put some, this is a deodorizer. It's supposed to neutralize like odors. I couldn't put it on the wet parts that I extracted, so I had to put it on the dry carpet. Just let it sit in for a few minutes and vacuum it out, and it does smell good. So hopefully this helps get rid of that smell. I like to do one final look over all the spots that I went over, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. It looks good. Done. If you guys hung around to the end, thanks again for watching, and see you on the next one. Peace.